Hello YouTube. It's 4:30 in the morning. I'm back again with part 2 of this build. I've made some progress. As you remember in part 1, I talked about that Z channel where I was going to take some of the angle iron and weld them together. And I didn't weld a full seam on there, and I might later on, but right now that is plenty good enough. If I do finish welding all the way down, it's simply for cosmetic reasons, but in all honesty, I'm probably not going to. The customer told me that, it doesn't have to be like all pretty, and on top of that, it's going to have that chassis saver paint that I talked to you guys about in one of my other videos. I don't know if I talked about it in part 1, but it's some pretty heavy duty stuff. It's thick. Can take a beating, and that's what I plan on painting this with. So anyways, these are the vertical part of where the glass will sit in there, one on each side. So basically, let me flip this over and then you can kind of see what I've got going on here. Okay, it's gonna sit kind of like that. This is 2" by 1" rectangle tube, 16 gauge. This is actually, how do I want to say this? Okay, the glass is going to sit here in this lip. Okay, there's going to be a bolt here with a tab and another bolt that's going to pinch the glass up against this side right here. Okay, but because it'll break the glass or start gouging into the glass, this frame is going to sandwich the glass in here. So I'll put the glass, then I'll put that frame in, then the bolt will press down on this frame. So I've got this frame complete. You can see it's 30 by 60. That's exactly what the piece of glass is going to be. I've got the 2 main vertical posts already done, ready to go. And I did a really good job at keeping these things from bowing. That's a long weld. These are only 1/8" thick, and my table's coming real handy for that because of the length of it. I was able to clamp that down really well and make sure that it was able to work on another part of the table while that was cooling off and didn't distort on me. Outside of that, tomorrow I'm going to make the top and bottom channels for this. They're going to be the same thing, except for they've got to kind of fit in here. They got to be notched to fit together with this. So, and I'm going to try to square this part up, not like square it up, but try to finish this up. And I'm going to use this frame to make sure all my clearances are just right. Once that's done, there's not much left. The base frame is a U shape. I might box it in. It's going to be this heavier 1.5" tubing right here. So I'm not too far off from having this ready to paint. It doesn't look like much right now, but I've got the main structure of this built right now. So the difficult part was creating these Z channels, and I still have to do the top and bottom like I said, and that's going to be kind of difficult as well because I've got to notch them and fit them smoothly because this has got to be a perfectly flat surface for that glass to sit on there. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to cut this video short because, like I said, it's 4:30 in the morning and I'm running out of memory on my camera, and I've got to get all these videos that are up here on my camera uploaded before I run out of space. One last thing, for those that watch the other videos, I got that respirator. I used it for the first time today. That works fantastic. Okay, check out my other video. I've got a video talking about that respirator. It's a 3M product. I guarantee you that I don't have the black boogers that you get from welding and grinding. Guarantee. Couldn't smell any of it. Now that it's off, I can smell all that stuff, but I couldn't smell anything except for the filters, which actually smell kind of good. Not overbearing or anything like full of perfume. I don't know what's in them, but they actually have kind of a sweet smell to them, but not anything overpowering. that's probably the best investment outside of my tools, obviously, because the tools make money. But as far as safety or anything's concerned, that is fantastic. I'm really happy I got that. So that's it. Subscribe, comment, like. Go down to the description. I'm going to have a link to the company I'm building this for. I'm also going to have a link to the Everlast welder, I-MIG 200, that I'm using for this. And a link to my Facebook page. Go like my Facebook page. Show a little bit of support, please. And again, stay tuned. I've got more videos to come. Talk to you later.